The Persian Empire stands as one of history's most remarkable civilizations, spanning over 2 millennia and 3 major dynasties. Its influence on art, culture, religion, and governance continues to echo through time, shaping the modern Middle East and beyond. The story begins around 550 BCE with Cyrus the Great, founder of the Achaemenid Empire. Unlike many ancient rulers, Cyrus was known for his tolerance and humanitarian governance. When he conquered Babylon in 539 BCE, instead of destroying the city, he freed the Jewish people from captivity and allowed them to return to Jerusalem. This act was immortalized in the Cyrus Cylinder, often considered the world's first charter of human rights. Under Cyrus and his successors, particularly Darius I, the Persian Empire grew to become the largest empire the ancient world had ever seen. At its peak, it stretched from the Balkans to the Indus Valley, encompassing modern-day Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Egypt, and parts of Greece and India. The empire was administered through an innovative satrapy system, where local governors maintained regional autonomy while remaining loyal to the central authority. The Achaemenids revolutionized ancient administration by establishing the Royal Road, a sophisticated network of highways spanning over 1,700 miles. This infrastructure enabled rapid communication through a postal system that, according to Herodotus, could deliver messages across the empire in just 7 days. The phrase, "neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor darkness of night prevents these couriers from completing their appointed rounds," originated from this Persian innovation. However, the empire's vast size eventually became its weakness. The Greeks, particularly Athens and Sparta, repeatedly resisted Persian expansion into Europe. The famous battles of Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis became legendary examples of how smaller forces could resist a superpower. These conflicts would later inspire Alexander the Great, who ultimately conquered the Persian Empire in 330 BCE. After Alexander's death, Persia entered a new chapter under the Parthian Empire in 247 BCE. The Parthians were master horsemen and military strategists who developed the famous Parthian shot, the ability to shoot arrows while retreating on horseback. They successfully resisted Roman expansion eastward and established a rival superpower that controlled the lucrative Silk Road trade routes. The Parthians maintained many Achaemenid traditions while incorporating Greek cultural elements from the Hellenistic period. Their capital, Ctesiphon, became one of the world's greatest cities, featuring a massive vaulted hall called the Ta Khasra, which still stands today as the largest single-span vault of unreinforced brick in the world. In 224 CE, the Sassanid dynasty overthrew the Parthians, establishing the last pre-Islamic Persian Empire. The Sassanids viewed themselves as the direct heirs of the Achaemenids and sought to restore Persian glory. Under rulers like Shapur I and Khosrow I, they created a highly centralized state with a complex bureaucracy and social hierarchy. The Sassanid period marked a golden age of Persian culture. They established the Academy of Gondishapur, one of the world's first medical schools, where Greek, Indian, and Persian medical knowledge was preserved and advanced. The empire also saw the rise of Zoroastrianism as the state religion, though other faiths were generally tolerated. Architecture flourished during this period with the construction of massive palace complexes and fire temples. The distinctive Persian architectural style, featuring massive arches and intricate decorative elements, would later influence Islamic architecture throughout the Middle East. However, the Sassanid Empire faced increasing challenges from both external and internal forces. Constant warfare with the Byzantine Empire drained resources, while religious conflicts and social inequality created internal instability. The final blow came with the Arab-Islamic conquest in the 7th century CE, which ended the Sassanid dynasty and began the Islamic period of Persian history. The legacy of the Persian Empire extends far beyond its territorial boundaries. Persian innovations in architecture, such as the four-garden design known as Chaharbagh, influenced garden design from India's Taj Mahal to Spain's Alhambra. The Persian administrative system became a model for later empires, including the Islamic caliphates and the Mongol Empire. Persian culture, particularly its literature and art, continued to flourish even after the empire's fall. Poets like Ferdowsi, who wrote the epic Shahnameh, preserved Persian identity and history through their works. Persian miniature painting became one of the world's great artistic traditions, while Persian carpet weaving set global standards for luxury textiles. The Persian Empire's approach to religious tolerance and multicultural governance provided important lessons for modern societies. Their system of local autonomy under central authority demonstrated how diverse peoples could be united under a single administration while maintaining their cultural identities. Today, the archaeological remains of Persepolis, Pasargadae, and other ancient sites stand as testament to the empire's grandeur. The sophisticated irrigation systems, known as qanats, still provide water in parts of Iran, while Persian architectural elements continue to inspire modern designers and architects. The Persian Empire's greatest achievement perhaps lies in its demonstration that military might alone does not sustain an empire. Rather, it was their ability to create systems of governance, culture, and commerce that allowed diverse peoples to prosper under their rule. This legacy of sophisticated statecraft, cultural achievement, and technological innovation continues to influence our world today as we face modern challenges of globalization and cultural integration. The Persian Empire's example of managing diversity while maintaining unity offers valuable insights. Their story reminds us that great civilizations are built not just through conquest, but through the creation of lasting institutions and cultural achievements that transcend their original boundaries.